Hello and welcome, my beautiful Libras. This is your general tarot and oracle forecast for the week of November the 3rd to the 9th. Let's see what you have for your download message this week. You've been given multitask. That sounds like you. Yeah. All right. Let's see what we have here. Let's see what we have here for you this week. What do you need to see, know, and expect, my beautiful, beautiful Libras? What do you need to see, know, and expect? Okay, coming in with your first card, starting the week off, you've been given a great card, the Page of Pentacles, followed by, in your focus part of the reading, the Seven of Cups. In your challenge position, you have the King of Cups, followed by messages from Spirit and your guides. You have the Five of Wands, and your final future outcome card is absolutely beautiful. You have the Ten of Cups. I love it. Okay, my beautiful, beautiful Libras, you've got the card multitask, so get ready to keep things scheduled on your calendar and be able to tick them off. This is a card that says tie up those bootlaces and hit the ground running, because you're going to have a lot of jobs to do. Now, generally, I say if you need a job done, give it to a busy Libra and they will fit it into their schedule and you will see that task completed. So this is going to be a week where you might be extra busy doing a lot of different things. In your first position here this week, you have the Page of Pentacles, and this is always a card of a message because pages are messengers. This one comes in the form of the material part of your life, your jobs, your careers, your income, money in general. You could be hearing good news about money. Maybe you're receiving some money, a slight windfall, an inheritance, a bonus, a remittance check, a refund. Maybe a raise, but you're going to hear something about money. Or you could be taking yourself back to school to take a course to put on your resume and put on your, if you have a website, your website, to elevate you up into that next tax bracket of income. So you're very capable of taking new things, wanting to add new things. You might be taking seminars, courses, things like that to do this, but you could also just be hearing randomly about good luck and money coming your way. Coming in the second position, this is your focus part of your reading, and you've got the Seven of Cups. Now, the Seven of Cups is that card of really feeling overwhelmed by everything that is coming, across your path this week, in the form of decisions and choices you might be subjected to making. Take your time. Don't rush into it. I always tell you with this card, everything that glitters isn't gold. And if it looks too good to be true, it probably is. So this is about you being mindful and realizing what you need to choose, which will give you the greatest and biggest benefits for you, and also last the test of time. Does it have stability? Does it have structure? Is it going to be stable? Does it have longevity? Okay, so think about that. In your help hurdle and your challenge part of the reading, you've got the King of Cups. King of Cups is our ideal spirit person here, our ideal soulmate, our ideal person in our life. Kind, caring, compassionate, loving, giving, and doesn't want a thing in return. You could be getting wise counsel from this individual, male or female, water sign, Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio possibly, and they come in to, he does have a fish around his neck, so it could be a Pisces, comes in with counsel and says, hey, been there, done it, have the medal for it, and I can help you. I would take the advice and the counsel from this individual because they mean it. They're coming from a very heart-leveled spot. They care for you. They want to help you. So you're going to be getting that this week, my beautiful Libra. Somebody who wants to be there in your end of the ring to support your cause. Now, Five of Wands comes in with messages from Spirit and your guides, and this is a card that says pick your battles wisely. Don't jump into everybody's drama because they decide to get up in your vase and want to dump it on you. You're very helpful, you're very caring, Libra, but the bottom line is we always end up the bad guy when we step in. So this is a card that says you could be feeling as though there's competition around you as well, but healthy competition is good. It gets us motivated. It gets us, moving forward. It gets us taking those steps to do things where we can better ourselves. But this card also says you may be struggling. You may be struggling with so much going on this week. And don't get caught up in any drama if you can avoid that at all costs, especially if it's not your problem. Coming in at the end of the week, what a way to end this week. Yes, the Ten of Cups, happy ever after. This is a card of peace and harmony and all over well-being, especially in the family unit or your chosen family of friends. This card says you can sit back and look back and take a breath of fresh air, inhale deeply, and realize that because of your hard work and effort, you've created this beautiful space of peace and harmony. If there's been any issues with members in the family, perhaps your children, they're going to be amended. Things will be taken care of, and everybody, peace will be restored. After every storm, we see the sun will eventually come out again, and on a lucky day we get to see that rainbow, and we always dream of that pot of gold at the end of the rainbow. Well, it could come in, my beautiful Libras. You do have this beautiful Page of Pentacles, and you've got help coming in as well. So it could come in the form of time, effort, support, love, and maybe even money. Okay, speaking of money, let's see what we have here for your career and money card. Okay, you have the Swords. The Sword says money conflicts. Maybe you're discussing something here. Cutting corners, breakthrough, and your career could involve law and order, pay cut, defense, and being fired. Wow, that doesn't look like this reading. But remember, this is just a general, and it doesn't apply to every single Libra out there on the planet. So you might have locked horns with somebody, and maybe there's a battle of wills here. Try to be amicable and walk away from any deception here. There could be something for some of you at work. There could be, the company could be cutting corners where they're having to, make some people's jobs redundant or cut wages in order to keep their doors open. There will be a breakthrough though. And I think if any of you get let go, and I'm not a lawyer, remember that, I can't give legal counsel, but I can speak from experience. If you get let go and you have reason to think that it was unwarranted, okay, you can hire somebody to defend you for that, okay? Unnecessary, firing or whatever they call that. And I know people who have literally done that and won their case. So keep that in mind. You might be checking with with somebody legal, a lawyer or somebody, but you may also be speaking to the Board of Labor or Human Resources. Think people like that as well. Stand up for yourself, defend yourself here. You're worthy of that, especially if you put in the time to your job and you feel that it's unnecessary and unwarranted, that they may make your job redundant. Okay. All right. Let's see what we have here for your messages from your angels. Okay. Oh, that's too many. Just one card, please, Spirit. One card, please, for my beautiful Libras. Oh, it flipped right over. Look at that. 23, judgment. Something's coming down. Karma, warning, judgment, influence, power, cycles, changes, and rebirth. Karma will be paying you a visit. Release the need to control because you cannot force things. Learn your lessons so that you don't repeat in the future. Make some space for new experiences. Okay, so there's going to be a judgment call here, definitely. And, karma always comes in, but you're getting a warning here to keep your eyes open. Watch for any red flags. Pay attention. Get yourself set up and prepared if something like this is happening. Don't leave yourself waiting until it happens. Now, I love the card rebirth because it means things are going to change. Things are going to get better. You start again. You have this new, beautiful, new beginning. Okay? Things go in cycles, right? And in peaks and dives, right? So there's going to be some changes here for sure. Well, my beautiful, beautiful Libras, this is your reading for this week. And I wish you a great remainder to today and a beautiful, optimistic, healthy, happy, prosperous, and successful week. Always know I stand in this circle of love and light for you. And I'll see you soon, my beautiful, beautiful Libras.